Hi YouTube, hi Bushcraft buddies, Bushcraft Piper. Well, I'm out today. I'm going over by the airport and doing a bit of map reading in that area, but I just wanted to stop off here, show you the bit of the water, and yeah, get out, just enjoy myself for the day. Beautiful. Guys, today I could be using my Ranger beads, but the past couple of days I've actually been practicing with them, so they're pretty good. So my actual pace count is about 57, okay? You know, getting a wee bit older, whatever you want to call it. So it's roughly about 57, but when I was in the army it was say 54. That was the kind of concurrent pace count. To actually where I am and everything like that, by the airport, I'm sorry, one hand and everything like that, down there, it's actually a wee bit steeper, so all the lines are actually closer. Up here it's pretty much flat, so you know, this map, 1 centimetre is 350 metres, but it's pretty good to actually get about. Okay guys, it's actually find it pretty difficult using one hand and everything like that, so I'm going to get one of these thumb compasses. I've got this base plate and everything like that, so I've actually orientated the map. Okay, the actual location where I am is just actually along this, by this red kind of road here. Okay, it's getting a bit steeper going down, okay, over that area, okay, where the lines are actually closer and everything like that for that part, especially there, see that? Okay, it's gradual, but it's not really gradual, it's actually gone down into the town and everything like that. But so I think I took a bearing and everything like that, and I done my GMA and all that, declination, but nothing's ever perfect, is it? So I'm actually walking along this path here, and it takes me along there. A lot of the trees and everything, just out of interest guys, a lot of the trees and everything have been cut down and everything like that, so you know, but I'm just going to carry on. I can also, if I want to define where I actually am, I could take a bearing off say 2 points, okay, and cross it onto the actual map, and just perfect where I am. As I say, it's 1 centimetre, 350 metres on this actual map, but it's pretty good. Okay, I've stopped again. Okay, I've not actually came far, but I'm just showing you that I know where I am, and it's not because I know where I am, it's because I'm actually using the compass. I'm taking a bearing and everything like that. The map is actually squared away and to the grid and everything like that, and just at that wee point there, I'm just going to show you, right? So I've came from there to there, not even far, but if I just sorry, apologies, so from there to there, and you see how it turns to the right. I'm going to show you. Okay, there it is there guys, just at the right there. So I'm actually pretty good with my kind of calculation. No saying it's perfect, but any map reading isn't, is it? Back. Guys, I'm just going to do a wee bit of calculation and I'm going to bring you back. Okay. As I say, guys, I've no took any pace count, but what I wanted to do is take bearings. Say for example, that was my actual spot where I started. For this here, I actually put it so it was north, okay, and then I took a bearing from there to there, which is 258, say 260, alright, it always changes. And as we are fully aware, if you've got, say 260, and I want to take a back bearing, so I'm going to take minus 180, nothing take away nothing. Okay, so 1, so 16 take away is 8, 1 take away 1 is none. So my back bearing would be 80 degrees. So there's just a wee bit of calculation for that. I'm actually plotting where I'm actually going. Doesn't matter what I see. Doesn't matter about the map, really. I actually know. So for example, if I take a bearing to different spots and everything like that, and I could just say I ended up there, and because I know all the bearings and everything like that, I can actually take, say, a bearing from there to actually there to cut, going back to back the route I came. It all depends. To me, it's simple as long as it's correct. So, as you're fully aware, I started in this actual spot here, took a bearing to there, then I've took a bearing to that. From here in this corner, rather than taking two bearings, I actually took the bearing from there to that actual hut. So if I follow that bearing, that will take me round the corner, as you can fully see, round here, and that should only be about 700 metres away from here. That's roughly, or a wee bit more. Of course, I don't need to sorry guys, I don't actually need to use the actual compass at this moment, because I know it's a short distance, but if I was going a long distance, then yeah, and I was looking around me, then I would actually know where I'm going. But I would say it's not that far. So good bit of practice. I'm not saying the ground is going to be perfect. The actual compass reading can be slightly off, fully aware of that, but this is actually good. So I just, yeah, I'll keep on the path, but you understand what I'm doing. Oh, that's actually my bearing I'm actually going on. So I'm looking at the terrain compared with where I'm actually situated, and hopefully that I actually get to that hut. So if I get to that hut, of course I was actually correct in where I was. Okay, so started there, just on the actual corner there, started there, and I get to that little spot there, and that's the actual bearing actually taken. As you can see right here, it's actually gone kind of roundy, okay, and it takes me down there. And just so you know, that here, let us focus, as you can see all the lines and everything like that, so it's actually gone downhill, okay, steep at certain points. Guys, last couple of things just to let you know. My bearing firstly from point to point was 258. Then I took a bearing from there to 320. And of course I explained about the back bearing and everything. Then I am actually situated here at that actual place, which is there on the map. Okay, and so if I was taking a bearing from there to there, I would subtract 180. Okay, so my bearing should be, I've actually situated a couple of bits of wood, but I'm not doing a back bearing, I'm actually doing a bearing, so say 300 there, yeah, 300. So I've actually came round there, then across. If I was going to cut through the woods, I'd actually be heading that way, which is right. So even if I was using string on here, I could actually, you know, look at what actual direction I came and where I'm situated, and if I wanted to go back a wee bit quicker rather than the road, then I would take a bearing from there to there and go through there. Actually pretty good to use this. So, and of course I'm there, as I said, roughly, yeah, I am actually roughly in this area. There's actual other hut down there somewhere, but that's a wee bit further on. So, but there's water down here, and actually the path. Okay, so I'm actually in the right place, and there's that path which has gone down there, and that goes down to the water, and there's actual other path which is down there, okay, which goes downhill. Okay, so I would say I was pretty good at where I'm located on the map, and so this has been good training, and so today is actually been about training. So declination, grid, magnetic angle, of course it's been on short distances and everything like that, using the sticks, using the map, using the sticks for actual from point A to B to C, then I can take a bearing from C to actual back to A if I want to go across any kind of ground and go back to it. So I would say my bearings has actually been pretty good, and good using the map and everything like that, and doing, yeah, so I will be going back I'll actually be going back to actual grids. So my first one is going to be, I'm going to take 180 off of the 206. I actually checked it to 260, so there's 60, 70, 80 back bearing. Then I'm going to take. So guys, sorry, people were wanting by there. If I want to take a bearing back there, it's going to be 300 degrees. But from my location and everything, for say kind of exactness, if I was going to do the back bearing, which the second point was 320 degrees. So if I was doing the back bearing, I would actually subtract 180 off there, which gives me 140 bearing back to that little turn. Then at that point to the actual, say, the base camp kind of thing, then the second one was 260. so minus the 180, which would give me an 80 degrees bearing from that point to actually where I started. Okay, so this has been a good bit of training and everything like that. Not sitting in the house, but actually just getting about and having a look around and everything, a bit of fresh air. So hopefully it's kind of helped in some ways, but you know, any questions like that. But it's a good bit of training for me. I'm going to be doing more of this. It's actually, yeah, it's good. Okay, so until the next time, guys, take care, all the best, bye. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 3, 4,